What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 29th race weekend of the NASCAR Cup Series schedule. We're right here in my hometown state of Tennessee. That's right here at the last great Coliseum. It's Bristol, baby. That's right. All the
Only
way.
one Bristol, baby. Where daylight turns to darkness and the gladiators of NASCAR take to the high banks of the last great Coliseum. Who dares
In action this weekend, the Craftsman Truck Series will come back after having a couple weeks off. They will run their second race of their playoffs, and Christian Eckes is the playoff leader right now, as Lane Riggs won at the Milwaukee Mile like a couple weeks ago. They will run tonight, Thursday night, under the lights at Bristol Motor Speedway. The UNOH 200 presented by Ohio Logistics. That's 200 laps, 100 miles at Bristol. Now, on Friday night, the NASCAR Xfinty Series runs their last race of the regular season. Justin Allgaier still is the regular season point leader and the playoff leader. And the regular season, he has a 43-point lead over Cole Custer. Now, in the playoff schedule, Justin Allgaier and Austin Hill are 6 points from each other in the playoffs. Now, on the other end of the standings in the playoffs, Sheldon Creed, Parker Klingerman, and Sammy Smith all hold on to being above the cut line, as this is the last race to get in for the playoffs. Like I said, last week, Ryan Sieg, Brandon Jones, and Fast Pasta Anthony Alfredo definitely need a win to get in here, and this is their last chance to get in. So, Fast Pasta, want you in the playoffs? We want you in the playoffs, but you're going to need a win. But he's the one run well here before. And another exciting thing about this race is we got two Earnhardts driving in this race this weekend. Yeah, that's right. Jeffrey Earnhardt and Dale Jr. will be running that 88 car. So this should be a fun race to watch. All right, the NASCAR Cup Series will run under the lights on Saturday night for the Bass Pro Shops night race. That's 500 laps, 266 miles. Now, Joe Logano is still the points leader in the playoffs with a non-playoff winner winning last week, Chris Buescher at Watkins Glen. But this is the cutoff race for the round of 16. 4 drivers going to get cut at the end of the night. Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, Martin Truex Jr., and Harrison Burton all could get eliminated after Saturday night's race. Now, last year's winner and last spring's winner, Denny Hamlin, has a little oomph on his side, though, because he has swept both races back to back. So Denny will definitely need to win to secure his spot, not have to rely on other folks in the round of 12. So let's get to the paint schemes. And when I come back, I'll give you my favorite picks of the week, a quick recap of Watkins Glen, and my picks and my dark horses to win this weekend. So now, let's go. I hope you enjoy those paint schemes. Now, always put in the comments below who your favorites are. Now, for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, I like that number 41 Connor Mozak, Crazy Al's Wine and Spirits. Reminds me of everyone's uncle, Crazy Al, who owns a liquor store. I don't know, but I like it. Coming off a crazy first win at Watkins Glen, he's in that number 7 Spire Chevy Connor Zillich. Dark horse. I think so. Now, the NASCAR Xfinity Series, my favorites are just because Junior is in the field, that number 88 Hellman's Chevrolet. Yes, Dale Jr. in the field for Friday night. I love those Mobile One paint jobs. The number 81 Chandler Smith Toyota. I'm a sucker for him. And then Fast Pasta. I like that number 5 Fast Pasta Anthony Alfredo is going to have to go fast to get him some of those Dumpkin Spice Dude wipes, but he's going to have to go fast to win this race. Now, I like this paint scheme on the 88 last week. I like it on the one this week. Sam Mayer in the Carolina Carports Chevrolet. So, now for the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, the NASCAR Cup Series, I like that 41 now has a new sponsor, Old Armor. Now, I haven't seen it. Maybe it's been on the car, but I don't think so. Old Armor for Ryan Preece. Hey, all these Stuart Haas cars get new sponsors here toward the end of the year. What's up with that? Now, who doesn't like some Mountain Dew and Doritos? Daniel Hemrick, 31 Chevrolet. Good little snack right there. And the Bubba Wallace Toyota Genuine Mobile One Toyota. I told you, I'm a sucker for the Mobile One paint jobs. And then that 19 Martin Truex Jr., his last race at Bristol. Could he win it? Get him in the playoffs, second round? We'll see what happens. But I love that paint streak, especially sponsor the race. Now, on that 15, this never gets old. The Kaz Grala meat and bone Ford, and I love those yellow wheels. And then the 11. I'm just going to keep it up on the screen so you guys have to stare at it. FedEx, Denny Hamlin Toyota. And he's going to.
I beat your favorite driver.
And who would that be?
All of them.
I hope so. Now, number 10, I think I'd rather see Bass Pro Shops on it than the Winchester Ford, but come on. Let's get some more Bass Pro Shops cars in this race. It's the Bass Pro Shops night race. Let's go. All right, so which one was your favorites? Let me know in the comments below. Now, here's a quick recap of Watkins Glen. I was getting off the ship that day, traveling all day, and on Saturday, we were doing stuff on the boat, so I didn't get to see much of that either, but here's a quick recap. So for the Xfinity race on Saturday, the Mission 200, Connor Zillich started on the pole for the very first ever Xfinity race he's ever been in, and he won stage 1. Crazy. Stage 2 was won by William Byron. In the end, quick race. In the end, we had not one but 2 overtimes restarts, but Connor Zillich overcomes Sam Mayer and SVG and a huge accident at the end of the race. And Connor Zillich has enough fuel to get by, and he comes around and wins the race, his first ever Xfinity race. Man, this kid is hot. I'm telling you, watch out for him on Friday or Thursday night. For the race on Saturday, the Go Bowling at the Glen, Ross Chastain was on the pole for the race. Now, Denny Hamlin's day started bad, and the race hadn't even started yet. He had an accident on the practice run, wrecked. Bad day. 2 weeks in a row for Denny Hamlin. I know you guys are loving that. Now, Ross Chastain dominates stage 1, but pits right before the end of the stage, and Martin Truex Jr. wins stage 1. Ross Chastain looks very strong on wins stage 2 there. So he comes back and wins stage 2. And at the end, it comes down to an overtime start. SVG takes the lead, and it looks like another road course win for SVG. But Chris Buescher, Mr. Buescher, had other plans. He nudges SVG. He doesn't pull an Austin Dillon. He nudges him a little bit, takes the lead, and he wins the race. So there you go. That is the recap of Watkins Glen. What a weekend at Watkins Glen. I didn't get to watch any of it, but back to watching races starting this weekend. All right, so here's my picks for the race weekend. NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. I'm going Christian Eckes. Dominated here before. But my dark horse is going to be Connor Zillage in that 7 Spire truck. I think it's a good pick. The NASCAR Xfinity Series, I'm going to pick Chandler Smith. That Toyota, just have a feeling Toyotas are strong here. I like Chandler Smith. And my dark horse is going to be Fast Pasta. Come on, man. Get in the playoffs. We want Fast Pasta in the playoffs. Right, Tom? All right, now the NASCAR Cup Series, everyone knows who I'm picking. Y'all knew who I was picking before the video even started. Do I even have to say, yes, I do. Denny Hamlin. This is the Bristol Hamlin Motor Speedway. He owns this track. He is dominating on this track. Denny Hamlin is going to win this race and get into the round of 12. FedEx on the car. I beat your favorite driver. He's going to beat everybody's favorite driver. I hope he says it too, even though his dad might get mad at him. But there you go. The dark horse, Martin Truex Jr. If Denny can't win, I want him to win. Get in the playoffs, Martin Truex Jr. Go out with a bang. So there it is. So there you go. There's my picks for the weekend. The great news is we are back to live streaming, and we're going to start tonight with the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series with the UNOH 200. We bring in live play-by-play, flag-to-flag coverage of that as well. And then on Friday night, we'll be bringing you the live flag-to-flag coverage of the Food City 300. And then on Saturday night, the Bristol night race. We'll be bringing that to you as well. So make sure you're hitting the like button on this video and subscribing if you're new. And leave a comment below. It helps with the algorithm. And let me know your favorite picks of the week, who you got winning the races this weekend, all that good stuff. I would love to hear from you. And where does Junior finish? Where do you think Junior is going to finish in the Xfinity Series? Should be interesting. And then also remember CW for the Xfinity race this weekend. It's going to be on the CW. So that should be interesting to how that's going to work out for us. So, you know what the races are. You know who all the paint schemes are. You know when we're going to be live streaming. And the only thing left is for you to show up. So make sure those notification bells are on. And ready to have some fun this weekend. We're going to be back also Friday. NASCAR Cup Series practice and qualifying as well on Friday before the Xfinity race. We'll be bringing that as well to you. So live stuff all weekend long. We can't wait to see you guys. A little under the weather still, but I'm going to do my best to get through this weekend. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. We appreciate you. Hit the like button on this video and subscribe to On The Go at CeeLo for all your NASCAR coverage right here on our channel. So we'll see you in the streams. We'll see you at the track. It's Bristol, baby. Let's go.
Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world and wish they could be here.